90 years ago, the Virginia Farm Bureau made our local farmers a promise to protect and preserve a way of life they worked so hard to establish. Today, our insurance agents work to protect all Virginians, not just farmers. We want to keep Virginia, Virginia. More information is at farmbureauadvantage.com.
The Virginia Soybean Association is hard at work sharing the story of Virginia soybeans. The Children's Museum of Richmond at Short Pump is a great example. You can check out the new Soy More exhibit and learn more about the amazing bean.
The holidays are upon us, and that means many families will be celebrating with Virginia-grown foods. Amy Rocher travels to Winchester this week to pick up some tips on preparing food fresh from Virginia farms. We'll also explore how military veterans are being offered unique opportunities to enter the field of agriculture. Those stories and more on this episode of Virginia Farming. I'm Jeff Ishii. Military veterans in Virginia are looking for new careers. Sherry McKinney is with Virginia Farm Bureau and visits with one group that's trying to help veterans enter the field of agriculture.
A sprawling 300-acre farm in the northern Shenandoah Valley, just 65 miles from Washington, D.C., is where Patriot Farmers of America began. PFA is a new nonprofit farm initiative that trains veterans in sustainable agriculture and entrepreneurship while they're transitioning from their careers in the military. On a beautiful autumn day, vets like Ned King work to train other vets to use the Helical Outpost system. This is the first site for the Helical Training Center, a facility designed to teach hydroponic farming with high-tech equipment.
What we've been doing here is working with hydroponics, and we're doing it sustainably by using our solar panels to generate all of our electricity. We also have a water reclamation system that does 2,000 gallons of water reclaiming a day. That's a reverse osmosis and carbon filtration. And we do all that so that we can provide up to 1,200 heads of lettuce every week.
King worked as an E4 specialist in the Army. Today, he is a student at Lord Fairfax Community College and works hand in hand with his fellow veteran, former E6 Staff Sergeant Derek Riddick, who also attends school while working in the greenhouse.
Just wanting a change for myself and continuing my education and seeing different parts of the country led me to the Berryville area. I came up back in June, volunteered for a couple of weeks, met the founder of Patriot Farmers of America, and I was brought on board in August to September, I believe.
An increasing number of veterans are returning home with limited career prospects. According to the U.S. Labor Department, the average national age for farmers and ranchers is around 56 years old and rising, with few new farmers entering the field. Meanwhile, the Labor Department also estimates that there are about 495,000 unemployed veterans in our country, and 42% of them are between the ages of 18 and 44. Former soldiers like Riddick and King represent part of the new generation of American farmers.
Last year with this specific greenhouse here, we got nearly 3 feet of snow. And the greenhouse, the operations continued. My partner, he came and helped a little bit with the snow removal, and we were, unlike many other people in the area, still able to conduct our operations. And just the military does prepare you for the unexpected.
With the military sequestration and downsizing of the military, you have about 55 to 60,000 troops that are supposed to exit in the next few years. And so this is a group of technically adept workers that are self-starters and ready to take action on issues that really need to be tackled. And it's the perfect group to take into an upskilling, technologically advanced agriculture job.
More than 200 veterans have been brought to the site in Berryville, Virginia to train using the Helical Outpost system. The plan is for veterans to build more of these cutting-edge greenhouses across the country.
There are a lot of different things that if a veteran were interested in doing agriculture, there are a lot of different avenues that they could come into this program and learn about. Business operations, the actual operating of the greenhouse, distribution, maybe a little bit of advertising, sales, and marketing. So there are a lot of different opportunities inside of agriculture, and it's not just get on a tractor and ride around all day.
It's not all training either. Riddick and King take their weekly harvest to local restaurants, stores, and local farmers markets to generate income. Patriot Farmers of America has plans to work with more veterans in the coming year through community service projects and classes offered in partnership with Virginia Tech and Virginia Cooperative Extension. If you're a veteran interested in their program, you can learn more about it by going to patriotfarmers.org. Reporting in Clark County, Virginia, I'm Sherry McKinney.
Thank you, Sherry, for that report. Well, corn harvest is winding down quickly across the Commonwealth of Virginia. More than 95% of the crop is now off the field, and farmers have been pleased with yields of corn so far. It's estimated that Virginia farmers will end up with a yield of about 153 bushels per acre in 2016. That is down from last year, but still one of the better crops we've seen in several years. Well, the holidays are upon us, and that means a lot of families will be spending some quality time in the kitchen preparing foods from Virginia farms. Amy Rocher takes us on an interesting field trip this week to demonstrate some techniques for preparing that special holiday meal. It's straight ahead on Ag Insights.
So today we're in Winchester, Virginia, and we're visiting Niblin's, a kitchenware store that is so much more than kitchenwares. I'm joined by Blair Dolliner. Blair, thank you so much for having us out today.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now, you're an instructor here, and you guys do a lot of cooking and cutlery classes.
We do a lot of
correct?
cooking classes, knife skills classes, different foods, different culinary type of experiences, mainly designed for the home cook.
Right.
We're not trying to, educate you to be a 5-star restaurant chef. This is designed for, somebody who wants to learn how to make something. Maybe they've seen it on television or they've had it in their favorite restaurant. We'll be offering a class on it.
Okay. Well, we're here today. You invited Virginia Farming and our viewers into the kitchen today because today's class is on Virginia foods.
Yes.
Taste of Virginia is the name of today's class, and we actually have an audience and participation of folks that are here joining us. So Blair, tell us, what are you fixing today?
I'm doing a ballotine chicken right now, which is there's a ballotine and a guillotine, and they're fancy French terms. What they mean is you basically take the chicken loose from the body of it, debone it. You put filling in, roll it up, and if you roast it, it's a ballotine. If you poach it, it's a guillotine.
Okay.
And my French is pretty bad, but that's
Okay.
what they taught us it meant. So this one today we're roasting, so it's ballotine.
A ballotine, okay.
And if you were to, and most of the time when you do a guillotine, you take like a chicken leg or a turkey leg, and you stuff that. Then you use like the bones from the chicken or the turkey, and you make a nice stock with that. Then you cook the meat in the stock. So what I'm going to do first off is take Mr. Wishbone out. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oops, I broke it. I can't make a wish with myself. I can't make a wish with myself anymore. Usually today, half the time you buy a chicken, the wishbone's already broken when you get it. When they put it on the presser to get the
moisture?
Well, to get the feathers off, they break them. It's unusual. Most of the time you don't get one where the has not been broken a little bit. So then what you do is you want to flip the bird over. Let me do it on this side here. I'm going to take the, this poor chicken's already got part of it missing. I'm going to take the chicken wing off at this first joint right here. Just cut it off. That time I hit it right.
So can I ask, what's the purpose of leaving that little?
Because I'm going to debone this. I'm going to actually take this bone out.
Okay.
And so when you do is you flip it over, and what you're going to do is take the skin off this way.
Okay.
And then roll them back up. Then you should be able to pull this up and
that oyster's kind of there at the top of the thigh?
Exactly.
Is that what you're cutting?
See, and then it pulls apart there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you just cut it a little bit there. Do the same side, do the same thing over here. This is not for the faint of heart, I'll admit it. And kind of cut the oyster again, pull it up, and pull it back. And usually you can get that joint to pop right apart.
Wow, okay.
Then you just cut the sinew, and then basically pull the skin off of the bird. It's all, unfortunately, every time I do this, it reminds me of the movie Men in Black.
That's funny.
And the reason is they have that one scene where the guy gets the alien basically debones him.
Right, debones the alien.
And so what I do
Now,
here, these
This
are
is the keel, right? This
yeah,
is the center breast.
and these
that's
are
left.
the tenderloins that are left. Now we're not going to throw those away. Could you do me a
Can I
favor and
stir?
stir that a little bit? You'd be so kind, and turn that heat down to maybe like a 2.
Okay,
Just hit the minus.
2 it is.
Okay, that's really, I did throw garlic in there. Okay, it'd be nice for the, that's actually pretty well done. 2 will just keep it warm.
Okay,
So now what I'm going to do is kind of start, and you can see that this is the tenderloin that comes right off. It's not really much of a problem. I like to kind of use my paring knife to get it separate, to get it to go, just to kind of cut that membrane in there.
have you ever been to a poultry plant and watched them
No, I
debone
haven't.
and cut? It's amazing. I tell you what, it is a skill. And what I thought was really interesting is they use scissors.
I
They
don't
use
doubt it.
scissors
Yep.
when they go in, and when you buy a whole chicken, you'll buy all 9 pieces, but they're using scissors to cut the legs and the wings off. And
Now, what you would normally do is save this for stock. This
Okay.
would be really good
Sure.
for stock. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to make stock in the next day or so I'm just going to throw it away. But this is something you should save for stock.
absolutely.
You don't have to cook bake. We're going to throw this in the oven when we're done. You do not have to go straight to the oven with this. You can finish this bird, wrap it up, and put it in the refrigerator for a day or 2, and then throw it in the oven, or do whatever you want. If you do that, then you have to get your filling cool, because you don't want to have hot filling
Hot going
in
into-
here. You've got to keep this under 41 degrees to
Right.
keep from having.
And that's for bacteria purposes.
exactly, exactly. So.
And you're using the bread for the
Just a
base
li-
of your stuffing?
Just a little bit. Now, you could do this a couple different ways. I kind of like construct the whole thing and then roll it up.
Okay.
You could put it all in a bowl, mix it together, and then throw it in. So now I've got this thing probably overstuffed, but we'll see. So then what you do is you kind of take it and pull it around like this.
Kind of put it back together the way it was.
Put
right?
it back together the way it was.
2 sides meeting in the middle.
2 sides meeting in the middle. You could also sew this together. They actually sell culinary. You've seen them. Stop laughing in the back there. They have like a needle and thread where you use butcher's twine. You can sew it back together.
Interesting.
That just seems like that's way more work than than I want to do.
Right.
So I'm telling you, you can do that. And just kind of take the twine and run it down. And then do a couple knots. All you want to do is hold those legs together. Make sure to leave you a little piece here. Then what you're going to do here is kind of look maybe a little strange, but you're going to make like a half hitch knot, like this. And you're going to take half hitch knot, Blair, like this. You're going to take this and run it underneath. Come on there, get underneath there. Stop arguing with me. I hate it when they argue. I hate it when
Pesky chickens.
dinner fights back.
There it is.
Yep.
The sear.
Trying to get a little sear. Stand it on its side a little bit. Because this looks to me like it's about ready to go in the oven.
Beautiful.
So, this is a 400-degree oven. And I'm going to set my timer for about an hour. I'm pretty comfortable that it'll be done in an hour.
So you're starting the peanut soup. What's in the pot?
We've got about half a stick of butter. And we're going to add some vegetables to it. We've got 2 stalks of celery and about a cup of onion. And we want to saute this for a few minutes to kind of, well, we want to cook it.
Okay.
The peanut butter gives a nice consistency. It goes into solution. And then you add chopped peanuts to get the desired kind of the little bit of a bite. Because there are some people who aren't going to like a lot of, because you can put the peanuts on individually.
Right.
Some people are going to say, I want peanuts. Other people are going to say, no, I don't. The other thing I do is I like to add some spice to this particular dish. It may not really be truly, American history. I mean, this is a Williamsburg recipe. But I think it makes it more, adjusts it more to today's palate.
Okay.
3 days less time.
It holds the moisture so well, and the meat doesn't dry out.
Yep. Let me start adding a little bit of broth to that. Yeah. If you'd get the good brown bits off the bottom, that would be fantastic.
Okay.
And how many does this take? I did read this right. Yep. 2 quarts. This is, of course, a low sodium chicken stock. The difference between a stock and a broth is a stock is made with the bones, a broth is made with the meat. Take a handful of your favorite Virginia peanuts.
Okay.
Place them in the middle of your cutting board.
But there's no skin on those.
Now, these are dried with salted.
Okay.
These are the ones you eat. And just, taking
All right, so how long have we been boiling?
about 10 minutes, I'd say, 10, 15 minutes. And then what I'm going to do is simply strain off. Now you could, as we discussed, you could hit this with a stick blender or put this in a like a blender, like a Vitamix or something like that. I'm doing this. The recipe that I started with was a traditional Williamsburg recipe, and this is the way it's said to do it. So,
Okay.
natural peanut butter would probably be better than this. This is just what's available.
Right.
So,
Have you made peanut butter yourself?
actually, I have in a Vitamix, but
Okay.
it tasted really good. I'm sure it was no better for you by the time I got done adding all the honey and sugar to it. And that's.
Smells peanutty, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you cook, Blair. Cream and butter.
So let's see how that goes. We can always add a little bit more. Here you go. Let's see if it needs any seasoning.
Okay.
Definitely could use a little cayenne pepper.
I don't taste any heat. It's nice and sweet.
Put a little bit more cream in, I think. Oh, what the heck. really all we're trying to do is bring it up temperature and season it. I think that's much better.
Oh, wow. And it leaves a heat in the back of your throat.
Yep.
Oh, I like that very, very much.
So that's the peanut soup, and the way we'd serve that would be a little, obviously peanuts on top. What I like to do is throw a little sriracha in a bottle so you can add it if you want some more
Okay.
when we're actually doing it.
A little more heat.
So this dish is pretty much done.
Okay.
Try not to burn myself, as I'm more than capable of, as people will tell you. I'm just spooning some of the juices on top. This still needs to rest before we cut into it. But if you take a look, I'm looking for the inside temperature to be about 165 or greater. And if you can see, we're 190, almost 200 there.
Wow.
And about the same there. So this bird is done, and it took about 45 minutes to do rather than the hour. What I'm going to do is pull him out. So let me get something. I save my fat. This may sound stupid to everybody, but sometimes it's good to put back in. So I just kind of come over like this.
Right. And the fat is the light.
The lighter stuff, right? Some of this is, in fact, nothing more than olive oil. Some of it's chicken fat.
Right.
Now, in all honesty, I don't have a problem with chicken fat. It's called smoltz. It's really good.
It is good.
But I want to kind of control it. I think I've pretty much gotten it down there, maybe a tablespoon or two.
Right.
Yeah, it just came out of a 500-degree oven. Yes, if you'd hold it, that would help me a lot. Now, you can, I'm doing this way. There's 100 different ways of doing this. I could have just taken the juice there, ran it through a screener, put it back in, probably fortified it with a white wine or something, and that would have been fine. This is just kind of more traditional, the the way we usually make a gravy. And again, I kind of envision this as kind of a remake or a deconstructed, almost like a chicken dinner, which has it's got the stuffing, it's got mashed potatoes, and this is a sweeter wine. We'll give you a sweeter sauce. And that should be about a half a cup. I might add some more depending on whether it looks like I've gotten everything to break loose from the bottom of the pan. And I will. And do you want me to cut into it, or?
I say go for it.
Okay.
Delicious.
And what I would do is serve a little bit of peanuts on top. And if it was me,
Nice. Oh.
just a little bit more heat.
Sriracha? Is
Yeah.
that what that is?
So that's that'll be a spicier dish. There you go. Dinner is served.
Blair, thank you so much. Everything here is delicious. I've had a little taste of all of it, and it's absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for having us out to Taste of Virginia, and I hope this will inspire some of our viewers at home to use some of our Virginia products.
Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff you can do. And we talked, I don't know if there's lots of things you can do.
Lots of things you can do.
So
thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Mark Viette explains how to prune your evergreen plants as we go in the garden.
A common question we get is, can I cut down or trim some of my evergreens that have gotten too big, especially around the house or maybe even in the garden? The answer is probably not if they're around the house. In some cases, a common plant that they use around the house is either Hinoki cypress, arborvitae, dwarf Alberta spruce, and to tell if you can prune these or not, there's just, sort of a general guideline, not foolproof, but close. So I'm just going to show you an example here of a branch. Plants that you might want to avoid trimming or trimming hard are going to be plants that show very little growth inside the canopy. So even when you pull down these branches and you look inside, I see almost no green or very little green. If you were to see a lot of green shoots up and down the stem, that might be an indication that yes, you can still prune it back to where it's still green. The general guideline is you can go back 3 years if you don't know. On this beautiful yellow, bright yellow Chamaecyparis, you can see lots of growth sort of around the outer edge. When you peel back some of the edge and look inside, there's very few shoots or very little green growing on the inside. So right away, this should be a sign to you that you might want to prune this, but in a cautionary way. If you look here, there's very little growth inside, and what you don't want to end up with is little stubs, and you can find those. I pruned this out earlier, and maybe 3 years ago, this branch was pruned here, and as you can see, there is no growth. There never will be growth. So it's really important that you pay attention to the way your plants grow. If they're really vigorous and full, that's an indication it can take a little more whacking back. Now, for those of you who do like to work in a garden and are looking for something to do, I've not forgotten about you. This is one of my favorite. It's a rather large growing juniper. It's Juniper hetzi, or the hetzi juniper, and it is one you can cut back pretty hard. So compared to the others, if you look at this, look at all the shoots up and down the stem. So you can cut this way back in here, 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 or here to get your workout for the day. I'm Mark Viette. Join me next time in the garden.
Our pearl of wisdom this week comes from viewer Carol Keller in Bergton, Virginia, who says, never look back unless you want to go that way. Thank you, Carol, for that pearl of wisdom. That does it for our show this week. Have a great week, everyone. I'm Jeff Ishii for Virginia Farming.
"90 years ago, the Virginia Farm Bureau made our local farmers a promise to protect and preserve a way of life they work so hard to establish. We want to keep Virginia, Virginia. Anyone can be a Farm Bureau member, and there's a local Farm Bureau in every county. More information is at vafarmbureau.org.
Virginia soybean farmers are hard at work growing soybeans to produce products you use every day. Candles, soaps, even crayons can be made from soybeans. Remember, when you buy soy, you're helping to support American jobs, the economy, and our nation's energy security.